Guess who's back? Back again. Hospital Podcast is back. What's going on, party people? 2023 is here right now. Welcome to the 473rd. Is that right, George? 473rd episode of the Hospital Podcast. Hey, a big salute to everyone in the chat right now. As you can see, I'm back in the hospital jungle. I'm back with my amazing friend George. We're going to have some fun today. And yeah, so just as always, let me know where you're locking on from. And yeah, let's drink beer and have some fun. Yeah, big up I Am Rich Lol. Love the lol, of course. So yeah, this first track that you can hear right here is by Hologram, good friends of mine, a project that I'm involved with, and it's called Old Piano Vibe. Let's go. Yeah, let's have a look at some of the comments then. We've got Hyper Eagle from the UK. We've got Zara from Houston, Texas. We've got HXR04, a New Zealander listening from Japan. I think that's Russia, I'm not sure. We've got Austria, we've got Coachella Valley. We've got Brazil. Wow, we got some amazing places. So we got Switzerland, Ontario, Canada. I've just come back from Edmonton a few days ago, which was absolutely amazing. I had a great time in North America. So yeah, big salute to everyone. Welcome to the 473rd episode of the Hospital Podcast. As you can tell, I'm wearing the colours of my beloved Newcastle United. Who, by the way, George, we are in the League Cup final for the first time since 1976. If you've never seen a man that cares less. Yeah, big up party people. Welcome to the podcast. And yeah, let's have some fun today, man. Big up Ken Casanova. Greetings from the Subwoofer crew in Germany. We love you. We love you too, my friend. You know, one thing I really love about this podcast is just genuinely how international it is. And we're going to be continuing that theme by playing music from all around the world, of course. So yeah, big up Fatima. Nick, I don't know what they are, my friend. I'll be honest with you. And of course, the tune that you can hear right now, an absolute classic from two of the greatest producers in drum and bass of all time. And that is Break and Die. and that is Slow Down. So yeah, big up Eric Lavery. He just asked, could you send my brother Alex some positive vibes? Let him know I'm thinking about him and miss him. It would mean a lot. Of course, my friend, it would be my absolute pleasure. So, Alex, big love to you, my friend. And yeah, big up everyone in the chat. Hyper Eagle, of course, I've heard of Gyrofield. I've supported a lot of their music, man. So yeah, once again, big up the chat. Junior, I will come to Brazil as soon as you guys book me, of course. Yeah, big up Brazil. An absolute amazing place for drum and bass music. Big up Detroit, Michigan. Let's go. So yeah, this piece of music that you can hear right now is a track by the Hollowbrook Graham Project. It's called Forever Young. Yeah, and this was written about a late friend of mine, Jay Croker, that unfortunately passed away a few years ago. So yeah, rest in peace, my friend. Bouncing off the walls, yeah, we're 21, gazing at the stars, all my people on the messy one.
cut back to the present, where's the time all gone? Most of us grew older, but the rest of us will see the sun. And it's the bit that's so painful. You met an early end before your life you were grateful. Hey. Sometimes this wrong can be wasteful. Sometimes this wrong can be.
So yeah, party people, is of course, it's been a little while since we last saw you. It was the 21st of December. We had the 7-hour Christmas special. So we gave you a little bit longer than usual to recover from that.
Can't give you praise in person and that will.
And yeah, so what's everyone been up to? What have you been doing? Tell me what you've been doing. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year? Has anyone got any super special plans for 2023? Let me know what you guys think, man, because I'll be interested to hear what you guys are up to.
Before they win, but I'm just grateful I knew you. I never was on my world. Now you're gonna live through you. 'Cause it's the least you deserve.
Yeah, big up my brother Kimmy Law. This track right here is called Lubumbashi. And yeah, 2023, I definitely think you guys should be checking Kimmy out if you've not had an opportunity to check his music out. Amazing producer and musician from Switzerland, the country of neutrality. And what else, George? Chocolate? What else do they do? Yeah, I feel like we're insulting Switzerland, so I'm going to shut up now. Yeah, big salute to everyone that's catching this podcast for the very first time live. And if you were with us in 2022, you would kind of know that we do these kind of every 2 weeks, obviously if the gigs allow. And if you're a producer yourself and you want a chance to be featured on the podcast, please send your music to myself. That is at dubs4degs@gmail.com. Sorry, I'm trying to communicate whilst burping at the same time. You know, we're back to the podcast the way it's always been, George, you know what I mean? Right, some new music from Hologram. And yeah, so for everyone that's asking about the ID from that last track, it is by a New Zealand artist called Az FM. I told you we got the international flavour today, and the track is called If Only. I believe that EP is out right now, so go and check it out. Like I said, after the podcast, I'll make sure that I put all the tracks in the track list. Wait, does that make sense, George? All the tracks in the yeah. So I meant put all the There we go. 2023, baby, nothing's changed. Yeah, so once again, I am going to mention, because I just saw that, someone just mentioned Newcastle in the comments. And as you can tell by my strong Geordie accent, I am a Newcastle fan. And yeah, we're in the League Cup final, man. Well said, Hans, well said.
And I'm going to show you something now. I have a wicked story to tell the crew them. Here it is! You! Don't mind. And the phone of the guys come back today. Because we have a football of them.
Do you know what? If you can see a slightly confused look on my face right now, George knows exactly the reason why. It's because we have this mixer. And it's not the usual Pioneer mixer. It has like 6 channels and I'm getting a little bit confused, but so if you see me looking like I'm a little bit worried, I'm not worried. I'm just trying to work out what the hell's going on. Hyper Eagle, my friend, the artist alias is Hologram. So yeah, episode 473, it feels really, really good to be back. I had a wonderful time out in the USA and in Canada for a little 3-week tour in January. But like I said, these are now regular podcasts. Once again, 2023, let me know in the chat, what are you guys up to in 2023? What are you looking forward to the most, man? Give a massive shout out to Hyper Eagle, who is starting his new job. It's less work and it's more money. Big up, my friend. I want to give a massive shout out to I Am Rich, who's going to start making music. Is there any producers in the chat? He's going to start on Cubase. When I first started making electronic music, it was, what was it, Reason 4? But you know, I've heard that Cubase is really good. There are two amazing producers on Hospital. I believe Logistics and New Tone use Cubase. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm not often right. But if I am, that just proves to you, I mean, it doesn't really matter what DAW you use, as long as you got an ear for the music and of course you're willing to learn about the technicals. Big up Davey Oneness, looking forward to the new Earth. Very philosophical, my friend.
I just want you to know that sometimes it gets so healthy.
Yeah, pick up Randy. I've been saying I'll make it one day when I'm big. I'm 34 now, man. It's not gonna happen. Not for me anyway. Yeah, before this classic, absolute classic rhythm from Logistics rolls out, I've got a question from Colin Nesbitt. Shout out from Nashville, Tennessee, USA. What was your favorite place in North America to see? I love them all equally, but if I had to choose, New Orleans. Wow. Madelta, my friend, Jambo Bwana, welcome from Botswana in Africa. You know what, it's so good to see Africa is like starting to get there with drum and bass. You know, big up Indigo Rain as well, and the Jungle Culture guys out in Nairobi in Kenya, who I believe their first ever night is tonight with international artists. And they've been supporting drum and bass music in my mum's home country of Kenya. So big salute to you guys out there. That's amazing, man. Like, imagine if D&B pops up in Kenya, man. It'd be so sick. So yeah, Mr. Hyper Eagle, Hologram is on Spotify. That release is called the Resolve EP. I'm just saying goodbye to the label manager who's just popped his head in. Big up Harry Smith. The Resolve EP is out right now on Spearhead Records. Hans Malworth asks, which highlight releases can we expect in 2023 at Hospital Records? And it only feels right saying this with a legendary track like Glitch by Logistics in the background, but we have on the 31st of March Hospital, what do we call it? Hospital 500. This is NHS 500, which is literally the 500th release on Hospital Records, so we make some noise. Woo! It's only me and George in the studio, man. And yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like, so some of the artists, I don't want to put it out because I don't want to ruin it, but we've got Solar, DJ Marky and Makoto, Logistics, Netsky and Hybrid Minds, Graphics, Whiny, Dr. Sub 10 Coco. A lot of remixes on here as well. Unglued Lens and Whiny, Fred V. Some guy called Degs? Dags? If I was you, I'd skip that one. It's probably just some moaning about his feelings. We've got the return, of course, of the legendary London Electricity. We've got Hugh Hardy, Stacey. Oh my God, this is stacked, man. This is actually stacked. Wow. Is it right? Can I steal this? Yeah. All right, cool. Right, George, I think it's that time. Oh gosh. So yeah, NHS 500, like I said, is out on the 31st of March. Hans asked if it's vinyl only. It's not vinyl only. It's digital. I believe it's CD. It's basically everything that you want apart from Fred V on a horse coming around your house and delivering it on a tape. Although I think we could probably arrange that if Fred V is not busy, if you're up for that. But moving on. As you can see, nothing has changed in the podcast. I take everything really seriously. And yeah, do you know what? I think it's that time where, we have a little segment in the podcast that goes like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the people around the world, it is time for the Degs Exclusive.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, this is the Degs Exclusive for this week's edition of the Hospital Podcast, number 473. It's by an artist that has actually been a Degs Exclusive before. His name is Zeons. And yeah, I don't want to talk over this vocal too much. This is Sade, Like a Tattoo. This is one of the most iconic songs of all time. And honestly, this flip is ridiculous. I might end up pulling it, so, Let's go. Honestly, Zeons, bruv, if you're watching right now, you have absolutely no idea how obsessed I am with this bootleg, like remix, whatever you want to call it. It's an iconic song to start with, and it's really difficult to flip these kind of tunes, especially something so soulful, man. You've done it so well. It's smooth, it's simple. Yeah, man, I'm going to shut up. I'm not going to reload it. I'm just going to let it play out. Yeah, man, this flip is amazing. Like, I swear, on the way here, on the tube, on the train on the way here from my house, I must have listened to this like 3 or 4 times. I only got sent it a few days ago, man, and yeah, this is it for me, bro. I swear down, this is it. New music from Voltage, Chimpo and Salo. Okay.
Chasing those bass lights. Final spinning, smiles grow. Dancing to feel right now.
In a merry but classic man a stepper. Don't play pressure, bad from the leper. Hot like scotch bonnet pepper. On it like the chronic, proper little terror. Man a wheel up the P-funk error. Might see me with Tia Carrera, speeding in the Theo Carrera, rep smelling of Jaguera. Cassette deck letting up Nelly Kelly, dilemma rim me pelly sweater. I'm with voltage, the controller, kings of the Motorola, Alizé in the cup holder of the Toyota Corolla. Got the Caribbean colder on the journey from the Ghana. Got the pirate popping proper, got them belling up the burner with me iceberg jacket on. Fahrenheit slap it on, even off my napper, I still swagger like a dapper done. Not a one sound, can't tell me about vibes. Watch the ride, cause we keep it alive. I got my classics on.
We've been up all night, chasing those bass lights.
So yeah, once again, big salute to everyone that's in the comments. 473rd episode of the Hospital Podcast. It's Kino's new track on the schedule for today. I believe I played it on the 21st. But, you know, I can have a look on the stick and play it again. HXR04 says, damn Degs, you're about to wake up my polite and respectful Japanese neighbours. Yeah, sorry about that. I hope they like drum and bass. Yes, that last tune is by some incredible artists called Coherent, and the track is called Dancing Soul, and it's on an EP that is out right now. Right, I'm going to have a little bit of a throwback, a little bit of a Shogun audio throwback. And these guys, unfortunately, it is a Were straight out of Brighton Town. And this track is featuring one of the best vocalists of all time, Terry Walker. This is Light in the Dark. Big up Tri-Time, my friend. That really does mean a lot. Thank you so much.
I'm running from the cold again. I need to find a shelter. I'm hoping for a helping hand to piece myself together. It just don't work. It just don't work. It just don't work anymore. Can feel my pain. It's all in vain. Don't stop the hurt anymore.
So, you know, like I was saying earlier, you know, if you've got a piece of music, you're a producer, you're a musician, a vocalist, and you guys want to be featured on the podcast, literally send your music to dubsfordegs@gmail.com. This is what this gentleman Fishy did. This track is called Be Mine. And yeah, I've been supporting his music on the podcast for a little while, man. And yeah, he's sick. Eric asked, have you and London Electricity ever collaborated on a podcast? We actually did. When I first signed to Hospital back in 2018, we did a podcast. So if you search that in, you'll see how nervous and yeah, it was a bit overwhelming, man. I'm not going to lie.
What have you done to me, baby? You hypnotize me with your love.
Thank you, Tri-Turn, my friend. She is a very meaningful tune for me, my friend, so thank you. Degs, would you prefer United or Forest in the final? Obviously, Man United, man. Got to be the best. And you know what? It is the legendary, greatest of all time MC. It is his birthday today. MC Skibbity, much love and respect. Can we show some love hearts in the chat, please, for our good friend MC Skibbity that unfortunately passed last year. And yeah, this beautiful piece of music that you can hear is by an artist called ALB. It's called Evolver. It's out right now on Ram Records. And you know what? Just because it's been mentioned in the chat by Anthony, do you know what? Big up Anthony, my friend. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, I won't bang on for too long, but basically one of the first MCs that I really connected with on like a kind of like flow level was Skibber. And it was Unks in the Coffee Shop and Unks in the Chalet, the two mixtapes that made me realize like I want to do this like double time fast spitting thing, which he was the king of. And obviously him, Harry Shotter, Dreps of course, I believe it was Rough Stuff. George doesn't know, he's too young for that shit. But yeah, Skibber, the way that he wrote the beat, the way that he was like, he's just the decisions that he makes in his flow, like how hype, how, I think Mampy Swift described it earlier, like how robust and how just energetic his bars were. And yeah, man, he's going to be sorely missed. But, you know, I hope that this scene and this music and this industry, we continue to support people like him. He opened up a lot of doors. Like, there's no doubt that without Skibber, there's no way I'd be standing here. And so many MCs and vocalists and stuff. So, yeah, like I said, one more time, rest in peace, Skibber. Thank you so much for the memories, man. All the influence. And, yeah, hopefully we'll fly your flag high. And you know what? I've been playing a couple logistics tunes on this podcast. Played one a few minutes ago. This is one of my favorite logistics tunes of all time. It's called Color Wheel. Check this one out. Yeah, Mr. Hyper Eagle. It is coherent with a K. K-O-H-E-R-E-N-T. Felt like I was at a spelling bee or something there, George. I'm better at music than I am at spelling, bro. All right, time for some classic music right now. Classic. What's happening, Stray, my friend? Hope you are well. And yeah, Conflict Messiah. This is that arm flexing music, yeah, come on. Thank you, my friend Stray. Big up yourself. Yeah, big up Colin, who said he just rewatched the D&B Arena documentary. I actually think they did a really good job, man. You know, whenever you make documentaries of drum and bass music, you're going to miss some bits out. There's some bits are going to be included. It's hard to put together the history of this music in like literally less than 5 hours. What is it? George is like, what the hell is this? I should probably tell you what this is. This is, again, Coherent. These guys are absolutely killing it right now. This track is called Clatter. Damn. But yeah, big up the drum and bass arena guys. Big salute. And yeah, Rich Tech 500. Is there going to be a Hospitality in the Woods Festival 2023? Well, I'll just make this face, George, right? Maybe. Yeah, man. Do you know what, Triturn? This is the reason why I like this tune so much. It's by an artist called Coda, and he's a really sick producer, and his drums are, can I swear on the podcast? Yeah, they're fucking sick, man. This track is called Mr. Beat. Yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to JS8386. Baltimore gang, you guys were absolutely incredible. You know what? Seeing drum and bass thriving in the United States is an incredible thing, man. Like, it really is. Right, some new music from Visionobi, Filth and Solar. This one's Weather the Storm. This is out right now on Solvent. It's a beautiful one. Listen.
Weather the storm.
Doesn't multiply my problems, pull them into place. You give me a new perspective every single day. Together we can go that distance.
Devin, my friend, Los Angeles was the first stop on the tour, so you know what? Hopefully I'll be able to come back out and play for you, my friend. Big up the Driller who came to St. Louis. That was honestly a special experience, man. I enjoyed myself so much, so thank you. Big up Minnesota.
We'll weather the storm. We're in this together. We
weather.
Together, weather the storm. We in this together, we weather the storm. Safety in numbers, unified fronts. Sometimes I sit in wonder of this special thing we found. Connections that bond with a sound so unique. Music that we bleed, roots planted, years spent sowing seeds. Harmony found in a dark place. Surface riding the same wave. Smiles met with smiles. Nobody exiled, we at home in our wild. We live and breathe this life, no half hearts, pure love in the design. Foundation manifested over years. Tip my hat to my peers. Sound sincere, energy primitive. The beauty in the eye of the storm is limitless. It's limitless, people. Make the most of
Yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Vision Obi, man, because we can announce this now, right? He has exclusively signed to Solvent Records, which is a big thing. I want to see more MCs smashing it. Rich Vision Obi is one of the greatest out there, man. So yeah, big up Vision Obi, my friend. Big up. So you're going to jump in the chat and yeah, just say hello to everyone. Big up Devin, big up King Veer, big up Eric. Solar is my second favorite D&B artist. My all-time favorite D&B artist is some unknown guy. I think his name is Degs. I just want to let everyone know that I actually paid Eric to say that at this time. So your £20 will be in the post, my friend. Thank you so much. Triturns just asked me, do you have a favorite liquid producer yourself? How can you put me on blast like that, bro? Come on. Joe, I'm gonna let this tune roll out, right? This is by Waze and Patch Edison. It's called Nothing. And I'm gonna have a little think in my mind, George, for about 30, 45 seconds, something like that. And yeah, I'll come back to you. Cool, that's a hard question, man. Jeez. I'm not sure. It's definitely not myself. It's been so long since I opened. I don't even make the bottom 10. I'm in the bottom 5. Big up Tom Taylor, who's feeling connected to the gang right now. Big up yourself. Peace and love to you as well, my friend. So I guess, there's a bit of a breakdown now, George, so I guess I've got to answer the question, right? Damn. Okay, so I'm going to pick 2 artists just purely because, it's really difficult to pick one, and I kind of these two have literally kind of defined mine. So when I first got into drum and bass, I was into like kind of the more dark stuff, and then a little bit later on, I found like London Elec and stuff. But the two artists I would say that, how do I say this? Tickle my pickle. What was I? Caliber and Logistics, man. I remember the first time I heard a Caliber track, I was like, this is so simple yet so majestic and so amazing. And of course, Logistics, just the legend that he is. I mean, I would probably say that my all-time favorite track in drum and bass is Together. And you know what, College? Polar and Bryson are also smashing it as well. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased because I've been able to make music with them, but yeah, I certainly think that they're definitely up there as kings of the new school.
If you can't be real enough, I'm not sure that I'm too fast. It's been so long since I opened up my eyes and saw the love.
Yeah, I can promise you it's definitely pronounced Caliber and not Calibre. Yeah, this wicked tune you can hear right now is from another Newcastle fan, except he's actually from Newcastle. It's Castro, Particles, which is out right now on Zone 2 EP. So Mr. Scott Bailey asks, how is Tony keeping? Mr. Coleman is really good. He's got a track called Vasquez, which is on NHS 500. Like I said, that comes out on the 31st of March. If you guys haven't seen it, this is the vinyl. It's got loads of stuff in there. There's loads of great artists. It's also got a little thank you to everyone that's been a part of Hospital Records. George wants me to get it out. Should I get... That sounds weird. George wants me to get it out. Nah, I don't mean it like that. So yeah, on this side we've got like Makoto. We've got the amazing BTK as well. Look at this. Oh my God. I mean, I don't even have 1210s, but this is going on my wall, man. So yeah, going back to Mr. Tony Coleman, he is very, very well. He is making a lot of music. Of course, he has his own podcast called the Fast Soul Music Podcast, which is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go and check it out. He's his usual bubbly self, and yeah, he just seems to be in a good place. And of course, him and myself, we've jumped in the studio recently, so I'm hoping pretty soon you'll be able to hear some music from us. Time for something a little bit noisy, George. Oak White Technology. This track is a couple of years old, maybe 3 years old, I don't know. It came up on my record box the other day and I thought, you know what, you guys have to hear it. So yeah, let me know how you're feeling, guys. Episode 473, let's go. Right, talking to Polo and Bryson, here's some bootleg business.
I was wondering how to call, depending on the situation.
Yes, Mr. D, bro. How you doing, my friend? It's been so long. I'm going to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
No, I don't ever hear from you unless
Big up NorCal, my friends.
I don't want nothing but the truth and nothing I can take. I ain't got the time, I ain't got the patience. You got something to say and to say it. I ain't got the time, I ain't got the patience. You got something to say and to say it. I was wondering how to cope in on a situation. Don't know if you got love for me or if you just hate it. No, I don't ever hear from you unless somebody say it. I don't want nothing but the truth and nothing I can
Yeah, so to all my Dutch crew, Hospitality Tilburg, I believe it's in March. I've had a couple of beers, so I can't remember the exact date, but it is an incredible lineup. Also featuring some local Dutch talent like Mr. Debro and like the amazing Casper Ways as well. So get yourself along to it. It's gonna be fun, man. And you know, the Dutch are famous for something, and I'm probably gonna partake in it quite a lot. I think it goes like something like that. I don't know. I don't touch. I only drink beer. Mr. Pelican, so apparently the Christmas special for the Hospital podcast, let's let this tune drop one sec. Yeah, so apparently in the United States, episode 472, is that right, George? That was taken down because of some copyright business. I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. And George is looking at me and say, what the fuck are you going to say? Just like when I want to watch football abroad, just get a VPN, man. Like, they're super cheap. And you'll be able to say that you're from the UK, and you'll be able to enjoy all 7 hours of the Hospital Christmas special. And if you get in trouble with the law, it's, like I said, there's nothing to do with me. Forza, there might be a skill song right at the end, you know. And yeah, George just let me know about the 24-hour streams. They will be back on air next week. So 24 hours of drum and bass all the time, even if you're asleep, I guess. So yeah, guys, we'll look into all of the streams and all that kind of stuff. Of course, you're more than welcome to message me. If there's anything that's missing for you guys on YouTube, either on my page or on Hospital, just let me know and I will try my best to get it rectified. Yeah, big salute to everyone that plays Forza, man. Like, King Veer says he literally hears my voice daily. He's got over 1,000 hours on Forza. I'm surprised that you've locked into the podcast, my friend. It's true. I hope you don't get sick of me, man. So unfortunately, we are actually coming towards the end of the first podcast of 2023. Big up, Brooks. I missed you too, my friend. These podcasts are back now regularly as much as I can do them live. We'll also do a couple of pre-records when I'm like away at shows and stuff like that. So the next episode of the Hospital Podcast 474 will be on the 15th of February. So that's 2 weeks from now. It's going to start at 5 p.m. GMT. Like I said, in the meantime, please send me your music to dubsfordegs@gmail.com because I love discovering new artists. I love discovering new music. And it's amazing how much stuff I even learn from people sending tunes, you know? Wow. The day after Valentine's Day, Hyper Eagle says. So, if you had a wonderful Valentine's Day on the 14th, make sure you lock in. And if you had an argument with your missus and she kicked you out the house, then come and drown your sorrows with us the day after. I don't know, this is the worst dating advice I've ever given in my life. Have a great time, you know. And like Hyper Eagle said, the only love we need are the dubs. So, we've come to the end of the podcast. I'm probably going to play 2 more tunes, but I always say I'm going to play 1 more tune. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. This is by Cadenza, Mia, and Guilty Beats. It's called Up Inner, and this is the Aiva remix. I'm not going to lie, that was a bit of a mouthful. And then what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to play a tune. You know, I've been doing a lot more like kind of influences, mostly kind of hip hop and stuff, but you know, this time I think is going to, you know, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. But yeah, Hospital Records Podcast 473. Thank you guys so much for locking on, and I hope you enjoy this. Tristan says, the day after Valentine's is International Side Chick Day. I didn't say it, bro. So like I said, this is a bit of a tongue twister, but I'm going to try 1 more time. And you know what? So in about an hour and a half's time, I should be back at my flat in South London. I nearly gave away the location then. Is that a good idea? Yeah, it's not a good idea. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to send all the tracks to the comment section and make sure that you guys know exactly what's been going on. Like I said, thank you guys so much for being here. Locking on. I'm just going to bring this down now because I'm going to play 1 more tune real quick. But yeah, I love to discover new music, and honestly, when this was sent to me, man, I was like, yeah, this is sick. Okay, then party people. So you've been locked on to the last hour to the Hospital Podcast with myself, Degs. Like I said, regular programming schedule is now back. So we will be back on the 15th of February at 5 p.m. GMT. And like I've been doing a little bit more recently in the podcast, is been playing music that was kind of like influenced me as I was growing up. And okay, I guess this wasn't when I was growing up. This tune came out in, God, I don't actually know if this is saying it. I think it's 2010. I'm pretty sure it was 2010. So back in 2010, I was at university. I was at London Metropolitan University, and I was also working part-time for Wetherspoons in Canary Wharf. George is laughing at me. Don't laugh at me, bro. I can pour a pint. Yeah, I'm not, I can't do much else, but I can pour a pint. And so yeah, every day, I was living in Canning Town in East London at the time, and every day I'd be on the DLR after uni coming from home and listening to this tune every time. And this is a remix of All Thieves. And honestly, it is by Zero T and Need for Mirrors, the original. And this is the Zero T remix of Stars. Like I said, it's again a little bit of a tongue twister, but I am going to put it in the comments. And genuinely, when I say this, I listen to this tune once a day for, I don't know, like maybe a year or something like that. And this got me through some really, really tough times at that time in my life. I was only 20, 21, something like that. And what I really like about it, I don't know why I'm just explaining this to you, but I feel like you need to know. What I really like about it is like, there's something about this kind of production that I don't really hear much of anymore. It's super simple. It's not like overproduced, but it's just super vibey. It's really like, it just uses the vocal well. It uses the noise as well. So Hospital Podcast 473. I hope you like this track. It's by All Thieves and Need for Mirrors. It's called Stars, and it's the Zero T remix. This is the real drop. Yeah, listen, check this out. Do me a massive favor, just message Zero T and tell him, can you get this tune on Spotify, man?
Lay your gentle head, my love.
This vocal does it for me, bro. Wow.
Lay your sweet head, my love, my daughter of the sun. For we both know when we wake up, the clocks will resume. So lay your gentle head, my love, hiding from the change.
Thank you guys so much. Hospital Podcast 473. You've been locked into the podcast with myself, Degs. We will be back on the 15th of February. Keep sending your music to duzfordegs@gmail.com. Because I haven't seen you guys for a little while, happy fucking New Year. Here's the start of another new year, and I'm really excited to share some vibes with you guys. So yeah, big love and respect. See you later.